What a weekend! The Canadiens have cleaned house. Hello, my fellow Habs fans. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Habs Fan Forum, proudly a part of all Habs and, of course, Rocket Sports Media. Here at the Habs Fan Forum, this is where us fans get to have our voices heard. So we actually had a very busy week of hockey the last week, followed by a little midweek lull in this week. But last week, they faced up against the Washington Capitals, the Buffalo Sabres, the Pittsburgh Penguins, and the Vancouver Canucks. They got absolutely wiped by the Washington Capitals. Wasn't even close. It was an embarrassing effort against the Buffalo Sabres. It was hard to even watch that game. Once again, they somehow put up a great effort randomly on a Saturday night hockey against the Penguins, and they win that one 6-3. That was a pretty fun game to watch. And then, of course, you're waiting for that back-to-back win this season? Well, keep waiting, because they can't follow it up with a win again against the Vancouver Canucks. The lowly Vancouver Canucks, who are struggling, if not as bad, worse than the Montreal Canadiens right now. Although they are ahead of them in the standings vis-a-vis this 2-1 win. So the Habs go 1-2 on a road trip and then come home to that disappointing loss. None of that even comes close to being the most important thought on all of our minds after the week we just had. What a weekend! The Canadiens have cleaned house. Changes were finally made at the management level, which was a long time coming, but at least things are now in motion. Before I get into that, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, DraftKings. As a part of Rocket Sports Media and the Hockey Podcast Network, the Habs Fan Forum is sponsored by DraftKings. Now, you can win a free $100 of betting credits in the middle of hockey season. All you have to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, place down a bet of $1, and they'll give you a free $100 of betting credits using the promo code THPN as long as one team scores, which we know is pretty much going to happen. If DraftKings Sportsbook is not available in your state, that's okay. You can still win huge daily cash prizes. Just remember to use the promo code THPN on sign up. Alright, let's break this down. It all starts with Scott Mellanby, the assistant GM, suddenly resigning on Saturday. And that kicks off a just waterfall of news that happens between Saturday and Sunday where Mellanby resigns. Then they bring on Jeff Gorton, formerly the GM of the New York Rangers, who I'm excited to be part of the team, as the executive VP of hockey operations. Probably could have just gave him president, but fair enough. Geoff Molson states that he does not want to give that up. He's going to remain the president. But then in the next moves, he fires Bergevin, Timmins, and Paul Wilson. All of the management staff is cleaned house in a huge move by the Montreal Canadiens over the weekend. Sidebar, just a rumor I heard, so I don't know if it's totally true, but I also heard Elliot Friedman talk about it, that Marc Bergevin didn't even know they were bringing on Jeff Gorton. This was kept total hush and was blindsided by the news. That's crazy. Clearly the relationship between Bergevin and Molson soured over the last year. So there's a lot to unpack here. And if you want to learn more about this and how the All Habs team feels about these moves, I would go to allhabs.net. Not only some of the past podcasts from the Canadiens Connection and the Press Zone, where you got Amy Johnson and Rick Stevens breaking these down, but also the upcoming episodes talking about this. I'm excited to tune in. You should check it out at allhabs.net. As for me, well, if you've been watching some of my past videos, you can probably guess it. I'm super pumped they're doing this. Finally, I'm jacked up that they're actually kicking this off. It's been a long time coming. We all wanted some change to happen. And in typical Molson fashion, he even managed to do the right thing wrong. Because Molson isn't out of the woods yet, even though this whole song and dance he's doing about the Canadiens needing change and him being the starting force of that change happening way too late. And he also was a big cause for a lot of the problems with the management team previously in place, for sure. But nonetheless, with him being the president and CEO, it's not like he wasn't a part of the problem before, and now he's stating that they need a new vision and etc. But he's still not changing his role. Also similar to when they let Kirk Muller go, who I was a fan of, when they got rid of Claude Julien as a coach. Similarly, they got rid of Trevor Timmons, who I can't say I know everything about the whole draft process, but from what I've seen in circles, he's well regarded, and I know Rocket Sports media team members talk highly of him. But I guess they're going for the whole clean house, complete refresh, just change new. We'll see how that works out. Either way, I'm still excited. Jeff Gorton's a part of this organization. He's a good hockey mind from what I see. He did some great things for the Rangers, of course, in the history with the Bruins. He's got a pretty solid resume, so hopefully he's just in the background tinkering as much as possible, grabbing the attention of Geoff Molson and whoever this new GM is going to be. Oh, and please, one last thing. Please still fire Dom Ducharme. I don't know when, hopefully sooner than later, but get him out of here. He's the last piece that I really want to see go. After that, let's see this new vision take shape. Alright, that's it for this episode of the Habs Fan Forum. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, just like down below. Please share, tell your friends, comment to let me know how you're feeling about these recent moves. Also, you can subscribe to make sure you're getting future content. And of course, you can follow All Habs or go to allhabs.net for the best Montreal Canadiens coverage. Alright, thanks again for watching. My name is Ben Dankey, and of course, woo! Go Habs, go, baby!